Hal. This is Meredith Blake.
Hi.
Hi, Meredith Blake.
Wow, I can't believe I'm finally meeting the famous Hallie. I have looked forward to this all summer.
Really? Well, here I am.
Oh, Nikki, she's adorable. You know, the way your father talked about you, I expected to meet a little girl, but you are so grown up.
I'll be 12 soon. How old are you?
26.
Oh my goodness.
What's the matter?
It's midnight.
Charlotte. My dear Lizzie, I've come here to tell you the news. Mr. Collins and I are engaged.
Engaged?
Yes.
To be married?
Yes, of course, Lizzie. What other kind of engaged is there? Oh, for heaven's sake, Lizzie, don't look at me like that. There is no earthly reason why I shouldn't be as happy with him as any other.
But he's ridiculous.
Oh, hush. Not all of us can afford to be romantic. I've been offered a comfortable home and protection. There's a lot to be thankful for.
Charlotte.
I'm 27 years old. I've no money and no prospects. I'm already a burden to my parents. And I'm frightened.
So you mean to tell me that in one night I go from being Meredith Blake to Charlotte Lucas? That's iconic. I recently just turned 27, and for several years, past 6 years, I know this video series become like a trend, and people do it on YouTube, and I've always wanted to do this video, but then every year it would come and I would just not do it. And that's like this many lessons learned at this age. And I think another reason why I haven't done it was because I'm still learning. There's so many lessons I'm still going to be learning, but I think at the time when these different yearly moments would occur, I would overthink it, or I'd still be in different seasons where I'm still learning these certain things. So I wouldn't be like, oh, yep, learned it, check it off. I'd be like, no, I'd be in the midst of still going through it and learning it. So I didn't really feel like I could say, oh yeah, I've learned XYZ. So I wanted to be ready and actually have things to share, because usually every time I'd like write stuff down and be like deep stuff, and then just like, oh yeah, I learned I like ketchup instead of mustard. So I wanted to actually put thought into this video when I decided to one day do this. So now being 27, that's a good amount of years, but also I've gone through a lot in those past years, you know, growing up, and also growing up with having cystic fibrosis, and a lot of things coming with having that, and overcoming and growing through different obstacles, and then going to college for one reason, and then changing majors and becoming a different major, and then changing colleges, and then going through a pandemic and going to university on Zoom for during the pandemic, then graduating, and then having a year of the ups and downs of post-grad life, of trying to figure out what you're kind of doing, even though I'm still trying to figure out what I'm kind of doing. There's been a lot of life lessons I've gone through over the past years. So I thought today would be the day. 27 things I've learned at 27, or 27 lessons at the age of 27, whichever way I want to title this video. But I thought today would be a great day to do this video. So also the lighting, I'm like sitting directly under the light, so it's like creating like this shiny spot on my forehead, but you know, we're just gonna ignore that. Oh gosh, it just got worse. Hold on, let me move. Is that better? Kind of, I don't really know. I think that's better. Kind of, maybe. Anyways, let's get started. Number 1, cystic fibrosis does not define me. Yes, I've built a lot of my platforms and brands involving my life living with cystic fibrosis, that lifestyle, advocating, spreading awareness. But cystic fibrosis is only a part of me. It has shaped me, but it's not my identity. Number 2, God loves me. And this is so important. Like, guys, I'm not perfect. I'm human. I make a lot of mistakes. And even with all of that, God forgives every single one of those mistakes and still loves me full-heartedly. Like, that's a type of love that I feel like that's a love that not as humans can fully understand, you know? Each sin, every wrong is equal in God's eyes, but he loves you no matter what. And I feel like some of that's unconditional love right there. 3. There is no use changing yourself for others. You are you, not a fabricated version of yourself for others. 4. No is a full sentence. You can just say no. Some people say no is like, no what? No this. No. That's a sentence. And people need to respect that sometimes. 5. It's okay to set boundaries, and it's not to be mean. It's about respecting yourself and valuing yourself. 6. Show yourself grace. Just like you should treat others the way that you want to be treated, you should treat yourself with that same compassion. 7. It's okay, I'm okay, you can have it anyway. Yes, I'm going to take my crayfan, but hear me out. It's okay, I'm okay, you can have it anyway. You don't need to hold on to the opinions or the negativity or the backhanded compliments that people will give you. They can say it, but it can bounce off and go right back. Keep your mouth shut, bounce off, go back. You don't have to hold on to it, they can keep it. You can't choose your family. You can love them, but you can also love them from a distance too. There will be friends. Oh my word. There will be friends who choose you, and you choose them, who become like family. Stress affects so many factors of us, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So take care of yourself. Like, actually. Like, it's not just like, oh my gosh, I'm stressed. Like, stress affects so many things. And I've been learning that. Never settle. Never settle with friendships. Don't settle with relationships. Don't settle for good enough. You deserve love. 12. It's okay to take breaks and to rest. 13. It's okay to ask for help. 14. It's okay to not be okay, but it's not okay to stay that way. You can feel it, you can process it, but then you have to get it out of your system so that you can move forward. 15. You are worthy of love. It's kind of copy-paste of 11, but like, I can't stress that enough. You are worthy of love. You are enough. You're so enough. It's unbelievable how enough you are. 16. Embrace your inner child. If you want to go to Build-A-Bear, do it. If you want to color, do it. If you want to watch cartoons, do it. Just because you're an adult does not mean that you have to kill that inner child of you. You can go and enjoy and heal and do the things that your inner child always wanted to do or that still loves to do. 17. There is no one path towards your career. 18. Sometimes setbacks are preparing you for what's to come. 19. Be patient with your family. It's their first time doing things too. 20. Take one day at a time. Be patient and turn off the clock. Your life doesn't have to align to tradition or the timeline that people expected for you. There is no certain way to live your life. You're an individual, you're unique, you do not have to be copy-paste. 21. You can have a home and a hometown. Colorado, California. For me, at least. 22. Don't bottle up your emotions. Communicate. Let people in. 23. You don't have to do everything. How can you? You're only human. Make sure you make time for yourself. 24. Don't try to prove others wrong. Just do you. 25. Don't drag down others on how they did you wrong. It's not worth it. Forgive, wipe your hands, and move on. 26. Treasure the little things. 27. Last but not least. Say sorry if you mean it, but don't say sorry for taking up space. The world needs someone like you to take up some space. And those are 27 lessons, 27 things I've learned at 27. As I was saying them, I'm like, some of this sounds like it's coming out of a Hallmark card. But honestly, those are some 27 lessons I've learned at 27. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's more to come, slowly, very slowly. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.